what I'm about to do is read my interpretation of Cinderella and her problem of getting to the ball. And I'm going to do this through the humanistic approach. So, here goes. I found Cinderella in complete hysterics. She was speaking of she had nothing left to believe in anymore. She repeated, absolutely nothing. I embraced her with enough distance to where she felt safe. I asked her what made her feel this way. She replied, my family thinks nothing of me and makes me feel as if I am not good enough to attend the ball. I told her that if she sincerely believed there was nothing left to put her faith towards, she would not be here, and I wouldn't be here. But here I am, and here we both are. With tears in her eyes, she rose from off her knees. I told her she could not go to the ball in the state she was in, but that there was a simple fix to the solution. When I spoke of the ball, there was a sigh of disbelief, but I reassured her she was in fact going, and she was fine the way she was, to simply dry her tears. At that moment, she knew that I was empathetic to her struggles and understood them. We had a mutual relationship in that manner. She expressed that she knew that there was goodness inside of them, but that for some reason they didn't believe the same in her. I told her to trust in herself, in her beauty, and everything will work in her favor. However, to do so, we must remain positive and patient because even miracles take time. I encouraged her by the use of my wand and made the impossible possible. I brought to life for her that although her stepmother and sisters made her feel unworthy, there was still reason enough to believe she was exceptional. The trick to this was to help Cinderella capitalize on the unique parts of herself that made her her. What makes her the best version of herself? She needed self-love. She needed to believe in her own potential. And as I transformed her clothes into a beautiful gown for the ball, I believe this was the crucial point to where she saw herself as whole, as equal, and beautiful, no lesser than anybody else. And before I knew it, she was off for the ball in much higher spirits than those I had found her in. And I smiled. Here, the humanistic approach focuses on the process of encouraging self-awareness and mindfulness that allows the patient to transition from a pattern of reactionary behaviors into a healthier and more productive practice of action. The therapist emphasizes the innate goodness and potential within the client. The humanistic therapist is encouraged to counsel in a manner consistent with the themes of unconditional positive regard, empathy, genuineness, and congruence. Um, I feel like I was kind of close with a lot of categories of different themes, but I was glad that humanistic was my overall highest because I do feel like as a counselor, I would be more like encouraging. That's basically what I got from the humanistic approach is that the counselor is very encouraging, very understanding, very like balanced out with the client. And I feel like that is what I would be or how I would be towards a client. So that was my story.